Hey everybody, I hope you guys are so excited. Boy, do we have a treat for you. I hope our internet, we've been having some technical difficulties. So we're fixing to be live. Make sure that you're tagging your friends in this live video so that way they get the training as well. We have a brand new host bonus and we are so excited to show you some recipes tonight. So make sure you are tagging your team in the comments. But without further ado, we're going to introduce Miss Kathy Spots. And her camera is a little down, Kathy. I think you're going to have to adjust it a little bit so we can see your face. And we're so excited. Hey, Ann. Hey, Nicole. Hey, Darlene. Hey, Terry. Hey, everybody. All right. Go ahead, Kathy.
Can you see me now? Hello?
Yes, you are ready to go. And hey, it's all for you. I'm fixing to mute myself so there's not an echo and hit it.
Okay. Hello, everybody. It's Kathy Spots, and I'm coming to you live from Cassie's Kitchen. And we have a treat for you. This is our master system, and we are going to show you how to use that master system. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about the grater, okay? We're going to talk about the grater. And so I have my cutting board and my knife here, and I'll tell you a little bit about this. Now the grater it has lots of different attachments. There's the peel attachment, the little tiny one, and then the one that I have in, because I have multiple sets, is the one for the cheese. I just wanted you to be able to see that. And we've had different ones that they come out with off and on for us to use, okay? And this is the base, and the base has this rubberized bottom, and it has a lock and an unlock setting. So we're going to actually put it on the counter, and we're going to lock it. And I hope this is the right place for it. So we're going to actually take one of our little Tupperware bowls. Got too much stuff on my counter here. We're going to take one of our Tupperware bowls for my cheese. Now this is the handle and different things. Let me get this on here. This slides on just like this. Okay. I got it around backwards. Of course. I think I have it around backwards. Yeah. I had it right in the first place. Okay. Here we go. And this is the hopper. And this is a really cool thing right here because it is helps move your food down the canal to the grater. So we're going to show you how to grate your very own cheese. And if you put a little bit of cornstarch in it after you finish grating it, if you're going to store it, you can actually put it in one of your freezer mates and freeze it. And that way you save money because you buy it in bulk. And then you can actually toss it with a little bit of cornstarch so it doesn't freeze stuck together. And then you can put it in the, you can put it in the freezer. Or you can just use it right away without putting any cornstarch in it. And you know how thick this is, but I'm using the utility knife and my favorite cutting board. So we're going to put this in the hopper, and we're going to watch this come through. And this is the grate master, okay? And here it comes. We're going to grate that whole little block in just a matter of seconds. No knuckle busting or anything. Isn't that awesome? Okay. Yay! And last but not least, and sometimes there's a little bit of piece, so we're going to add it back into the hopper, and we are going to have it all grated. Got to use my muscles. I think they say this helps with your chest, build the muscles in your chest. All right, so ta-da! Isn't that nice, quick and easy, less expensive than what you can buy at the store? It's nice and fresh, and we can use this on our tacos or on our salads. This was Colby Jack cheese. So I'm going to put this over here. And so you can use the different ones if you want. I'm not going to use all of them tonight, but that is the Great Master System. Base is so separate, and then these pieces come along with your Great Master attachment, okay? All right. Ta-da. Okay, so we can use the same base for all the different pieces, but I've already got this other one attached over here. So, oh, let me show you this. When you change out, you have to undo on your handle. And see, this is the cone that I used. And if I was going to put a different one in, ooh, I got lots of cheese in here. Ta-da, more cheese. If I was going to use a different one, I would put it right in here, and I would screw it on, and then you'd be ready to go with a different size, okay? I didn't think about showing you two different sizes, so you'll just have to trust me. It's fabulous. All right, so we're going to take that off, okay? And we're going to set it over here out of the way. And then the second thing we're going to do is this is the spiralizer, okay? So now my favorite thing to do in the spiralizer is, and it has a lock and an unlock. So it's on unlock, so I'm going to pull this out, and I'm going to show you this. Now, in the new one, you have 3 different colors. This is the different wheels or the different attachments. And see, it has little feet down here. You put the feet inside. See how I went inside? Okay? And you put the little feet in there, and then it attaches to the front. Okay? And then we're gonna do some zoodles. Okay? We're gonna do some zoodles. And this, you have to make sure that you get a really good, perfectly shaped zucchini, okay? Perfectly shaped zucchini. Hold on, I think Brooke's trying to tell me something. Move my camera, okay. Is that better?
You're good. You're good.
Okay. All right. I can't see myself, so. All right, so we're going to make some zoodles, and make sure that you have a perfectly smooth, not curvy zucchini. We're going to cut the ends off, and then we're going to put our little dewey in here. We're going to have to cut it down in half. Okay. And then see, it has some little prongs in here. And then we're going to pierce it right there in its little bottom. And here we go. Oh, I got to lock it. You got to lock it or you're going to lose it. Okay, so it's locked. We're just going to zoom it right on the top of this so you can see it. Now tell me if you can see it. Whoop, whoop, whoop. You got to attach it better than that. All right, here we go. My goodness. Let me flip it around. I think you're supposed to put the skinny in. Yeah, I think you're supposed to put the skinny in. Okay. I think I cut it too short, but we're going to try it now. It's locked. Oh, well, you have to lock this. Too much excitement tonight. Now, you guys, bear with me. Now that it's going to work perfect. You have to lock 2 things with this. The base and the zoodle. After I put it back in, it wasn't locked. So here we go. Now, there's there's different blades. This is a medium blade. Let's change it. I think this is the ribbon blade. This is the one that I want with my potato. So we're going to actually change blades. Do y'all want medium or skinny? Let's do skinny. Oh! Okay. Skinny end this way. Push it really tight. Lock it. Make sure your base is locked on the counter. This was the one that I use on my potatoes, and you'll see in just a minute. This one is more like the one we have that's a hand, okay? That's the skinny one. Okay, we'll do this one skinny. And I like this one better than the hand one because I can't ever get it coordinated. It just can't lock down for me. And then did you hear it stop? That cuts off the end. I don't know if you heard it lock, but I'm going to unlock it. Okay, unlock it. Come on, baby, come back. Well, let's unlock. There we go. It's very important that you lock and unlock because it doesn't want to cooperate if you don't do it right. All right, that one was the skinny. And you saw the ribbon. This was the ribbon. That's the ribbon one. And now we're going to do some more, but this one is a little bit fatter. Okay, a little bit fatter. Brooke, did you say something else to me? Because I can see where you said something, but I don't know if it's the last time.
No, I have not. I'm just posting questions for them to answer in the comments, so you're good.
Okay. All right, we're going to put it back on Zoodle. And here we go. This one is a little bit thicker, but not as thick as the ribbon. And then it stopped, and that unlocks it. Okay? And then you can take it out. So, you have to wait till it clicks to unlock it. There is some waste, because I probably didn't get the right size. Well, no, I cut them too short is what I did. But this is the skinny, this is the medium, and this is the ribbon. But I'm going to show you something really cool. How many of you like to go to the fair? You know, the fair's starting in Memphis on September 2nd. And at the fair, they always have those potatoes. Oh, man, those are the best thing. Anybody ever go and have a potato at the fair on one of those ribbons? Well, we're going to show you how to do that. Howard picked these, so hopefully he did a good job picking them. And we're going to put back in the ribbon one, which I thought I was going to start with the potato first, but I did the zucchini. That was zucchini, by the way. So if you're a keto person, this makes great pasta for your great pasta. Okay, so here we go. We're going to take our skewer and we're going to put it right here on the end. Now you're going to see some magic, okay? So let me cut this end off. We're not going to cut it as small as we did. We're just going to cut a little tip off of that one. That was a little brown. Okay. So we're going to have the skinny side in and the fat side in the back. And we're going to take our little wheelie dilly and we're going to get it in place. And we're going to push really hard. Then we're going to lock it, making sure the base is locked and this one is locked. Are you ready to make some ribbon potatoes? Here we go. It stopped, cuts it, and it pulls it out. And, well, probably would want smaller pieces, but isn't that cool? So my skewer needs to be longer or my ribbon needs to be shorter. And what you would do is you can put it in your Ultra Pro 9x13 pan this direction. Probably do shorter lengths. You can drizzle them with butter and garlic, and you can bake them for 350 for a few minutes, and then you have ribbon potatoes. Let's see if we can do a different one. Let's make this, see this one's shorter. Let's see if it works better. Isn't that neat? I can't tell if anybody thinks it's neat, but I think it's neat. Brooke, is anybody asking questions?
They are just following along, watching.
Okay. We're going to make this one shorter so it looks prettier. All right. The skinniest end in. Okay. Now these are fun little things that you can do with your spiralizer. This is the spiral. Oh, well, I cut the end off. Maybe I didn't. All right, here we go. It's locked. It's locked. And we're going to do it again. Let's see if I can pull it down there. Well, I'll just let it do its thing. It stopped. It unlocks. You take it off. And it is also big. But it's okay, because you can actually put it on more than one skewer. So we can feed it through. Now, I know Niecy has seen me do this in action, but you just need smaller potatoes, because I told him to get big potatoes, and he did. So this is a big potato. This would make about 2 skewers, and that other one would make about 2 skewers. But you got the gist of it, right? All right. So what you do is you can divide it up. That would probably make 4 skewers. Put it in your 9x13, and then you're gonna put butter and garlic or whatever you want on it, and bake it until it's a little golden brown, and then you will have you a fair quality ribbon of potatoes. So anyway, all right, last but not least, because this is the complete system now, we're going to lock this back, and we're going to take this up, and I do want to show you guys. You're like, okay, now how do you store this, right? How many of you bought your super rectangle tube? You see how neatly it fits in here? I have the whole system, and each of them have their own little box. Isn't that cool? Okay, and this is my favorite one of all. Let me get this place cleaned up. This is my very favorite one, and you'll have to excuse the mess. This was the original Great Master, okay? And my son-in-law is a hunter, and my daughter is a city girl. And so we never did have meat from hunting deer. We always went to the grocery store to buy our meat, hamburger, etc. And so if you do deer meat and you're a city girl married to a country boy, then you mix ground beef with the deer. So this is a great way to do that. It has a fine blade, and it has make sure I have it, I gotta lock it down. And it has a thick blade, and then it has a stainless steel cutting blade right here. And I believe it's like the knives, it's like a surgical stainless steel blade, so be very careful with it, okay? And then, just like the others, the handle does come off, okay? Let me put this back together, and then I'll show you the handle. So you're going to put your blade in. There's a little divot here. Just put that right in, and then we're going to screw this back off. This one has two things that you have to make sure is locked down. The front, where the blade is. Okay. Sometimes you just have to hold your mouth just right. And it kind of goes opposite. So this goes this way, and this goes the opposite way. That way it doesn't unturn. This also has that little pusher that goes down in the hopper. And what you can do is you can take your little one and put it right down in here. And then if you like to make your own homemade sausage with your deer, you can get those sleeves, and this will fit in here on the sleeve so that you can actually press it through, and it goes right in the sleeve with this attachment. So instead of putting my big thing on there by itself, this would go between, and then that way you can put it in the sleeve. So I've never had the opportunity to use the sleeve, so if anybody is watching that has used the sleeve, you correct me if I was wrong, okay? All right. Now this handle comes off just like the other handle on the spiralizers. We're going to close it. And with this one, I try not to make it too tight because sometimes it'll squeak. I don't like it to squeak. But what I want to show you is, and I've got chicken. We are going to make my favorite chicken nuggets. And I'll have to finish it off air because I'm not sure how much time we have. Brooke, how much time we got?
Not much.
Okay, I'm covered. What's that? What'd you say?
Not much.
Not much time. Okay, I'm trying to find my special, well, this is my favorite recipe, and I think Brooke's going to put the chicken nugget recipe out there. Now, the Granny Smith apple is the special ingredient, and since I have the knife out and I can't find my apple core, we're just going to chop it up right here, okay? And I'm going to show you, when you use the Fusion Master, okay, you know, if you can't get the kids to eat their fruits and vegetables, this is a fun way to do that very thing. Because we're going to make chicken nuggets. And the secret ingredient is the apple. The one that she has found to post doesn't have the apple in it. But it's 1 medium Granny Smith apple to 1 pound of chicken. And I dictated that to her, so I'm not sure she got that exactly right. So, but that's what you do. And I'm just going to show you how it works, okay? Let me go get my chicken. So, you get the boneless, skinless chicken tenders, you know. And my husband went to the store for me, Howard, and he got me some that I'm going to have to cut before I put them in the hopper. So, let me go get it out of the fridge. Okay. Now, I will finish this, and I will rinse this chicken, but I'm not going to rinse it for time's sake, okay? So the first one won't be rinsed, but you know what? If if you're gonna put it in the air fryer or on the stove in some grease, then it's gonna be so hot it won't even know that it hasn't been rinsed, right? Okay, so I like to get the boneless, skinless chicken tenders, which are strips, but I sent Howard, and so we're gonna strip it right here. And we probably wouldn't even have to because this is thin slice. But what I want to show you is, and there's two recipes that Brooke's going to show you, and they both use chicken. So we're going to take and put the chicken in the hopper, and we're going to put some apple in the hopper. The apple gives it a unique flavor that you can't taste the apple, but it gives it just I don't know how to describe it, but it makes it moist and delicious. So what you do is you alternate chicken, okay, and gotta have another bowl. Here we go. 1 second. I've been using my pasta maker. So this is the older style, so I'll just use it. It's over here on the counter. All right, here we go. You press down, and it's going to come right out. Now, with the chicken nuggets, you need to have either plain breadcrumbs or you can have Italian breadcrumbs. But after I get this all done out, I would get my scoop. We have this scoop maker. I'd take the small or the medium one. After I get this in my bowl, and I would scoop it out, and I would make little balls, and then I will put it in the breadcrumbs, and then I'll fry them. Since I think you know how to dip chicken that's already fixed in breadcrumbs and fry it, you can either put it in the air fryer or you can put it on the stove. I'll do a batch of them here off air so you can see it. But you just keep going until all your pounds, this is 1 pound of chicken, and we have 1 Granny Smith apple. But if you leave the peel on it, it's got the vitamins in it that really helps with little ones getting all their vitamins in, and it's healthier for you. But if you just really wanted to peel it, you could, but it'll go right through the hopper without being peeled, so it's not a big deal. I like the tenders because then you don't have to cut as much, but we're just going to do it one more time. Now, Brooke, did you put the Hawaiian burger recipe up?
Yes, it is flashing on their screen now, and we will post these also in Team Page, so you guys can screenshot if you like, but they are on the top, just flashing on your screen.
Okay. With the Hawaiian, with the Hawaiian burger, it's gonna be both of these recipes did not have apple, but the original one that Tupperware came out with did have apple. And if you use 1 apple, 1 Granny Smith medium apple with both recipes, the Hawaiian burger recipe calls for purple onion as well. So you would infuse the purple onion, and it may have you infuse the pineapple. It's been a minute since I've used the Hawaiian burger recipe. And then with the Hawaiian burger recipe, I would make extra and put them in my hamburger freezer keepers. So that was always good. Let me put my thing over here. Anyway, but that's all you do. I'm going to do this whole pound, and then I'm going to fry up some chicken nuggets. But we won't let you see that on air, okay? But let me do this one thing, and I'll come over and show you what it looks like, okay? Did anybody have any questions?
There was one question. Michelle was asking, did she say 1 apple per pound?
One medium apple per pound.
Okay, that was one of the questions that we had. I don't see any more. I think we're good on the questions.
And that's for both recipes.
Doesn't it look good, y'all? That's really exciting. So, Kathy, how can they get this? And if you're not watching, we have the banners tonight, so it's telling you how you can earn this. But Kathy, tell them how they can earn this.
Well, I can't read it, so you're gonna have to tell them.
All right, guys. So what's exciting is this is a host bonus, and you guys know host bonus are in addition to your host credits. So you can get the entire master system, guys, the Spiralizer, the Fusion Master, and the Great Master, all the pieces for $119 copay with a $500 party and 2 datings. Now, guys, that's really exciting, right? But if you're watching and you're a brand new consultant, guys, you can earn the Great Master completely free, and then you can get those attachments as a half price or a free when you're hosting your own party. So I'm really excited that this is featured, and a lot of people don't know the Fusion Master, so I'm so thankful Kathy came in. She says those chicken nuggets are better than Chick-fil-A, so I think I'm driving to Tennessee tonight.
And I'm telling you that it's the apple is secret.
The apple. And it has to be a Granny Smith, right?
Correct.
That is really good. Now, breadcrumbs, does it matter the seasoning or just the plain breadcrumbs?
Okay, if you're gonna use marinara with your chicken nuggets, I'm echoing. So if you use, thank you. If you're wanting to use marinara with your chicken nuggets, you can put Italian seasoning on them. Or if you just want chicken nuggets with Italian seasoning, you can do that. You can really roll them in any flavor breadcrumb. It does suggest the plain breadcrumbs, and I buy those they're called Old London or something, and I buy them in a cylinder. Tonight, I'm gonna crush up some croutons in my Fusion Master to make my breadcrumbs because I don't have one on hand. Although I may have some in my pantry because my pantry's always ready for company at dinner time. But the one Granny Smith to 1 pound of chicken, whether you're doing it for the Hawaiian burgers or for the chicken nuggets.
So we have a question. Can the apple be substituted if you do not like apples?
You will not know that there's apple in it, so you might not like apple, but I want you to try it one time and then tell me if you can taste the apple, because you cannot taste the apple. And the Granny Smith does its magic with that chicken, and I think it tenderizes it and makes it a little bit moist. And so you would be surprised. You do not know that the apple's in there. That's why it can be the hidden ingredient for that child's chicken nugget. Because you don't get this kind of chicken nugget at the store. Not a healthy one.
We have another question. Michelle's asking, can you use a Golden Delicious apple if that's what you have on hand?
You can try it. I think they're too soft. Yeah, I think they're too soft and too sweet.
All right, guys, we have kept y'all a little over 30 minutes, but thank you guys so much for joining tonight. Kathy's going to post pictures of her finished product when she gets done. We're going to post the recipes out there for y'all. Don't forget to go to Team Page. I'm going to have a post what you learned tonight for your chance to win our drawing tomorrow. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.